We've got a dance YouTube channel now.
Yeah. I mean, me and you should be on it, but we're not allowed to play, are we? So
Too good.
Exactly.
When you're that good, you don't get the bringing.
Exactly.
But we're not cult heroes of dance. We're legends.
We're legendary.
All right, okay. First, let's look at our 2 Cult Hero 11. So good, we've ended up with 2, okay? We got the final 11 for the Saturday session. This is our team. Do you want to announce the team?
Yes, so in goal, Carson, what a legend. Rory Delap, Samba, Martin Larsson, John Arno Risa. You got Tugai alongside hardman Czech Teotto, Juninho, JJ Okocha, Paolo Wanchop, and Big Duncan Ferguson up top. I mean, you wouldn't mess with that front three.
Have we got any like sort of football stadium ambience or something I have in the background though? Because I want to read it out like we're actually playing each other.
Okay.
I need some ambience. That would be nice, wouldn't it? So that is the final 11 for the Saturday session. Carson, Delap, Samba, Reece Teote, Tugai, Juninho, Okocha, Ferguson, Wanchop, and Larson. And for the listener 11, in goal, Hislop, Beresford, Finnan, Bold, Unsworth, Batty, Emerson, Berger, Origi, Yeboah, and Kanu. Now,
I mean, those 2 teams are brilliant. Who would win in that? We need to put that out somehow. We need to put that out. A vote. Who would win?
Origi, Yeboah, and Kanu against Okocha, Ferguson, and Wanchop.
I mean, Ferguson. No one's messing with Ferguson. You've got Steve Bold, Unsworth. Unsworth. Oof. Would he handle Ferguson? I'll tell you what. This is very heavily Everton orientated, Ross. I'm just going to put that out there. Our Evertonian producer. He's the listener.
There's no bias, is there?
Some players there. And you know what? Some unbelievable players missed out as well. Some great shouts from the listeners. You didn't let us down. No. You never do.
And don't let us down. Tell us who you think would win. The 11 for the Saturday sessions or the listener 11. Give us a message. Text 81089 or you can WhatsApp us 0371722 3344. That's 0371722 3344. But enough of the nostalgia as we look ahead to tomorrow's Premier League action with Sky Sports.
Stay ahead of the game on talkSPORT with Sky Sports. Stream the biggest Premier League games, available with no contract, on now. Like Leicester versus Man City, live tomorrow. Search Now Sports, 18+, all our internet, terms apply.
Now, Manchester City travel to the King Power Stadium tomorrow to face Leicester. And I can't believe I'm saying I can't guarantee them a win.
I mean, it's unprecedented, isn't it? I know everyone talks about it for what's happening at Manchester City. When I say that, I mean in recent times, in the times since Pep Guardiola has taken over. They won 5 out of 6 Premier League titles, 4 in a row, the treble. Got some of the best players in the Premier League.
In the world.
And they're currently sat in 7th position. 14 points behind Liverpool. 14 points behind Liverpool. Liverpool have a game in hand.
But don't worry, Man City. Spurs and Manchester United can do worse.
Problem is, look, I'd say problem, as you said, they're going to football clubs now and football teams and matches, and dare I say it, they're passive. Teams are taking it to Manchester City where they never have done before.
The aura's gone.
The aura has gone. The fear factor has gone.
I think it was Sam Matterface said it the other day. I was listening to him, Crookie, and Troy Deeney, and he said, I'll sum up the game that you saw at the weekend. And he went aura gone for Man City, and he's absolutely spot on.
He is.
And when that happened to Man United at Old Trafford, that's why Man United can get rolled at Old Trafford by Bournemouth 3-0.
Yep.
And that's why Newcastle travelled to Old Trafford. Mate, that could be a cricket score.
Well, before the Everton game, I thought you can't lose that. You can't lose that. You got Everton and Leicester. Any slight chance to get back in the running, you can't lose.
No.
You can't draw. You have to win those 2 games. And Everton played them perfectly. And as you said, they're going to Leicester, and you can't guarantee they're going to come away with 3 points.
And you know, Rude will not. We won't respect them.
Absolutely not. What? That's the issue as well. No one is anymore. No one fears them. No one respects them. They come, and you think we can turn these over now. Look, what they've done in recent years has been phenomenal. We know that. But they're in a period now, and yes, Erling Haaland has come out and said, blame me for this what's happening at the moment. Don't blame the manager. They all need blaming, all of them. The recruitment in the summer wasn't good enough to take them once again to the next stage because, as we said, we spoke about Arsenal. All these teams are going to come back stronger from last season. Liverpool, Chelsea, Aston Villa are playing well. Newcastle are now coming into some form.
They are.
There's not many teams now at the moment you'd look at and think, I would put money on Manchester City beating them at the moment. Having said that, of course, they could turn Leicester over by a lot, and then they could go on a mad 10-game winning streak. We know what they're like. We know what they're about.
We've seen it.
We've seen it before. But you can't predict a convincing win for Manchester City anymore.
I don't know when or where it's coming from.
I mean, let's have a look at their fixtures. So they 1-1 against Everton. We know that. They go away to Leicester. Then they play West Ham at home before Salford City in the FA Cup. I mean, all these teams, Brentford away, then Ipswich away, they're going to be looking, thinking, we can get a result. We can get a result against this team because even if they go a goal up, they seem to crumble a little bit. And that's unheard of. You shouldn't be saying that against them.
There has been a soft underbelly, hasn't there?
Yeah.
Right, West Ham, Liverpool. London Stadium. Liverpool on fire.
Yeah.
West Ham up and down.
Yeah.
I can only see a Liverpool win personally.
As I said earlier in the show, I think Liverpool are looking unstoppable at the moment, and West Ham at home. The last game where they beat Southampton away, not comfortable, but I think West Ham at home, it's one of those that they should try to put in a performance for their supporters, but Liverpool are unstoppable. I can see it being convincing for Liverpool. I really can.
And to be fair, it's not like Arsenal haven't gone to West Ham and rolled them at the London Stadium.
But they're in a good bit of form, to be honest, West Ham. What, they unbeaten in 4. They got the win against Wolves. They got a couple of draws, Bournemouth and Brighton. And then they got the win away on the Boxing Day against Southampton. So they're taking a little bit of form into the match. But then Liverpool are, with Mohamed Salah, you can see this being really comfortable for Liverpool and them taking even more wins. Yeah. I love watching Liverpool play.
And I agree with the Liverpool fan who said earlier, I think they've still got more gears to go through.
Yeah.
I think this is just, we're seeing what they can.
I mean, it's frightening.
Yeah.
It's frightening, isn't it, that they've got more gears to go through. And I do agree as well. When Leicester took the lead, there was no doubt in my mind that they were going to win. There was no doubt in my mind they were going to convincingly beat Spurs the way Spurs play. And there's no doubt in my mind that they will get a convincing win tomorrow as well. And then they go to Manchester United, where they're going to be ridiculously favourite for that game as well.
Absolutely. That was a look ahead to tomorrow's Premier League action. Don't forget, you can stream the biggest Premier League games available with no contract on
AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.